A submarine that was about to be sold for scrap was unexpectedly bought by Mark, who earned only $3,000 a month. He planned to use this submarine to salvage gold that had sunk to the bottom of the sea during World War II. Mark had originally been a salvage diver for a company. During one mission, he accidentally discovered a German U-boat from World War II. After investigating, he learned that the submarine was carrying $400 million worth of gold. But Mark didn't report this to the company. He had worked for them for 20 years, yet he was still living in a cheap motel, so he decided to keep the treasure for himself. Lacking the funds to buy salvage equipment, he turned to his friends for help. Soon the friend found an investor and successfully bought the submarine, also recruited a few retired local submariners to carry out this path to riches. After a brief period of rest and preparation, they started operating the old submarine and set off. But not long into the journey, the instruments inside the submarine suddenly malfunctioned. Everyone hurried to find the problem. At the same time, the submarine began to sink continuously. Soon the crew discovered the issue. The main shaft of the submarine, being too old, had completely failed after running for a while. At this point, the submarine could no longer move. The crew felt they were going to die here, but Mark didn't think so. After analyzing the seafloor map, he realized their current position was already near the German submarine. If they could find the main shaft of that submarine, they could replace it and allow their submarine to keep moving. So a few of them put on diving suits. Soon they were outside the submarine. Then one of them set up equipment beside the submarine, while the others went to search for the German submarine. But they hadn't gone far when they found there was no way forward. A tall seabed rise blocked their path, which meant their last hope was gone. Just as everyone was falling into complete despair, a crew member noticed something odd about the rise. He dug away the seabed sediment and discovered that underneath was the German submarine itself. It turned out that over the long years, the German submarine had been buried under the sand, which made the crew mistake it for a rise. Then two of them quickly entered the submarine. They not only found the main shaft, but also discovered a huge stash of gold. But just as they packed the gold and the main shaft, and were preparing to transport them, an accident suddenly occurred.